Hey, it's Daps, and I'm super excited to show you in this video how you can get access to using Claude literally for free, legitimately. We all have that problem with Claude. Claude is fantastic. Claude can do a lot. Apparently with Opus 4.8 is crazy, fantastic AI model there that can help you do complex tasks. But we all know the problem. We run out of limits. And this is not cool. For some of us, we are afford to even pay a little to be on the pro plan. But again, after some complex build, we still run out of unit. There's been a lot of tutorial online on how to reduce unit or tokens when you're using Claude. Whether all of those things work, I really cannot tell. But the truth is the free version of Claude is not enough. If you just want it to be your personal AI assistant, it does the magic for you. But if you really want to use it significantly, you run out of daily usage. And that's the reason why I'm doing this tutorial. I've searched everyone online to see all the free method people talk about. Is either they are recommending platforms that won't also give you significant use case, or they are showing you complicated code that is extremely difficult for you to implement. But in this video, I want to show you a super simple, easy way for you to get this done. And without further ado, I think we should get started already. All right, before I take you to my screen and show you exactly how this is done, the method I'm going to show you in this method is legitimately free, like I told you earlier. But the idea right now is platforms, big platforms who can afford to give you credit for you to use their platform, and then you can get to use Claude AI. And that was what I was thinking about till I realized actually they are. And there are so many of them. In this video, I'm going to be sharing just one with you, and I'm going to be sharing others subsequently. And a typical example of that is Amazon. Amazon will give you a free tier of about $200 for you to use that platform for free, and then you can get to use Claude. Crazy, right? Let me show you. And that's why I said this is legitimate. So on my screen here, okay, this is our usual Claude. We all know that this is limiting. Unfortunately, I have a pro plan here, which is good enough for me. But again, I want to show you how to use AWS. So if you just go to Google, open a new browser, and just type in AWS. You might have an account with Amazon Web Service already, but this one will need you to create a free account for. I also have an account with Amazon Web Service. As a matter of fact, I have an account that gives me an email sending limit of 50,000 a day. Again, I think new account for some few months this year are the one that qualify to get this free tier. So even if you have an account before, log out of that account, create a new window, and come and create a new account. And if you just type AWS into your Google, just like I'm doing here, you will see this option to get Amazon Web Service up to $200 in credit. Fantastic stuff there. And if you come down here, you will see get 6 months of free AWS service. So if you click on this or click on this, I love to just go this route. You should be able to come to this platform here where you get AWS free tier. We get started for free with $200 in credit. And the super simple, easy method for you to do this is to click the get free account and follow the process. You have to create a free account. After you create an account, give you username, give you password. But the downside to this is that you will need to add your credit card to this. But the good thing again is that you will not be charged a dime for you to test this off for free for maybe 6 months or maybe for a year, depending on the route you're going. You have the option to manage your budget if you don't want to spend outside of the credit that you are given, which I'm going to be showing you exactly due to the course of this tutorial. So right now, just go through that process. As a matter of fact, I thought it was going to be difficult, but I didn't spend a minute before I was able to create a free account like this. I've not done anything with this. I just created this and then I jumped on this video. So if you come here, note what it says here. It says when you create a new AW free tier account, you get $100 in credit immediately. As you explore key services, you can earn up to $100 more. So you're not going to get the $200 credit instantly. That's up to $200 over 6 months to build, break things, and experiment with no charges and no surprise bill on your free plan. The account closes on its own 6 months after you open it, or when your credit runs out. Which comes first? You won't be charged unless you convert to a paid plan. Super simple, right? So you have the option to use this, and if you keep using it, you get the option to get more credit up to $200. So now if I come back here, if I come to my account here, you will be able to see that I have $100, and you can say I have 184 days remaining. I just literally created this a few minutes ago. So right now what I expect you to do is to pause this video, go ahead and create this account, and then once you get on board like this, then let's continue this tutorial. So once you're here, what I need you to do is to just come to the search option here and type Bedrock. And you see this option here for Amazon Bedrock. You just have to launch this up. Good. Once you're here, just come to the far left here and come to model catalog. We want to see all the models available for us to use literally for free. Awesome. So you can see them here, a lot of models that we can use. So we can just limit this to Anthropic. So you can tell that this is not limited to Claude alone. I'm only testing out Claude in this tutorial. So I'll be possibly over time be able to show you how to use other models literally for free too as well. But for this, let's just limit this to Anthropic. But before we get to use this, there's something we want to do first. From here, we can see this notification that says Anthropic requires first-time customer to submit use case details before invoking a model. Once per account or once at the organization management account, the information you submit will be shared with Anthropic. So now let's come to submit use case. So here it will ask you for your company name. I can just call this Daps. And it will ask you for your company website URL. I just want to use my YouTube URL here really. So I can just paste that here. And which industry do you operate in? You can just come here and choose whatever industry you operate in. I'll just leave that education. That's good for this. Who are the intended user you're building for? I can just say internal employee or external customer, client, public. I can just say internal. Final thing here is for you to describe your use case. It says do not share any personal identification information or intellectual property. I can just say I use this to build tutorial on YouTube. Okay, so feel free to give the details here. I'm not even sure if you need to be that very detailed for you to get approval. So you can just come down here and just submit use case details. All right, so this has been submitted and it's successful. Cool stuff. So we can start using Claude right now. So the next thing we want to do from here is to generate API keys. So if you come here, you can see the next thing here is the API keys. We can open this up in a new tab. Let's come back here. So from here, we have two options. So we can create a short-term API key, but this expires in 12 hours by default. And we can create a long-term API keys, and this can be longer than 12 hours. You can then customize this however you want. For this case, I probably will just go with the long-term API keys. So with this right now, if I click on this, you can see that I have the option to choose how long I want this for, maybe a day, 5 days, 30 days, 90, or 365 days, or never expire or custom to set, okay, I want this for 2 days, 30 minutes, something like that. But I'm just going to stick with a day here, which is good. I will just generate this. So you can see from here that you copy your API keys now, you won't be able to retrieve it after leaving this page. Better still, you can just download your API keys here just for future reference. So if you just click this, this will download this into your computer. Whatever works for you here is good. But the idea right now is for you to make sure that you save your API keys. Now, the biggest question is how do we use this API key? So there is an app we're going to use for this. Is called VS Code. I have that already on my system. If you don't have that, super simple. You can just open your browser and just click download VS Code. For Windows or for whatever it is that you're using it for, if you come down here, you should be able to download VS Code. So you can see here for Windows 10, Windows 11, if you're using Mac, you can just download it and then run the software. If you do, you should have an interface like this. So this is what the VS Code look like. Super simple, super easy. From here, what we want to do first is to come down here to where we see extension. If we click on this, we should be able to search for an extension that we want to use called Roo, R-O-O, into the extension. And then we'll be able to see this Roo code here. And the first thing we want to do is to install this. And then you can see, trust this publisher. Yes, let's install this. You have this installed now, so you can see we have the option to either disable this or uninstall it. And once you install it, you'll be able to see the Roo code option here. So if you click into this, we can just maybe give this a little space so that we can see this. Okay, so now let's get started using this. And for us to use this right now, we need to choose a provider. And API provider by default here says open router. We want to change this, and we can just easily just come down to Amazon Bedrock. You can see that here. That's it. It says we must choose a region. Apparently we're going to do that. Authentication method, we can choose Amazon Bedrock API, and we need to put our API here and also select a region. So if we come back to Amazon here, we still have our API key here, so we can copy this from here. And if we come here, if we open this up, we'll be able to see our region. So we can see our region is EU North 1, and that is what we're going to use, EU-North-1. So from here now, let's paste our API key here, and then now let's select our region. Okay, let's find EU North 1. So I have EU here, North-1. So I'm going to select this. All right, so use global interference or use cross-regional interface. I'm going to use this. And then if you come down here, we need to select the model that we want to use. By default here, we have Claude Sonnet 4. If you click this, you should be able to probably just select, maybe I can just say Opus. Just from here, you'll be able to see all the available options for you, like Opus 4.6 version 1, you can see 4.5 and all those other good stuff there. 4.6 is also here, and you can also work with their Sonnet 2 as well. But let's just work with this, and then I can just hit the finish button. Thank you so much. I can close this up, and then I can come back from our setting. As you can see here, we are done. We can start using this. So if you come down here, if you click on this, you should be able to see the default, which is this model, and we can start using this. You can just say, let's just ask it, hello, which model are you? And let's see if we can get a response from this. As you can see, it says I'm Claude, made by Anthropic, specifically in running the whatever Opus 6 Perfect model in architect mode. Is there something I can help you with? You can see that I can just maybe start a new task, and then I can start using Claude from here literally for free. Another thing I want you to notice from here is we can see the percentage we're using, and then we can see the amount of money that we are using. This is very, very important. You need to keep track of your amount so that you don't run outside of your allowed usage. And one of the easiest way for you to do that is for you to maybe set your budget, like I told you earlier, right? So if you come back to Amazon from here, you can easily just maybe come up here. You should be able to see budget here. Do I have here? Okay, billing and cost management. Or you can just search for budget up here. From here, this is not even where I should be. I think I have budget here right now. I can just come here to budget directly. So from here, you can just easily say you want to create a budget. If you create this, it will bring you here, use, okay, fine. You can just, from zero spend budget, you can just come to maybe like a monthly, or you can just say daily savings plan too. You just want to plan your usage daily. You can just come here. You can see by default here, you have 100 because we have 100 available for us to use from here. Okay, you can see that this is now 120 from 100. You can see that. Literally, when I started this video, it was 100, and now I have 120 because I'm using this already. So if you keep using this, this will definitely keep increasing till I'm able to get my $200. Fantastic stuff there. So I can just put my budget to, let's just say 50 maybe dollars a month. Yeah, I don't want to spend more than that. So this is extremely important, and once you do this, you can just come here and create a budget. Okay, sorry, I need to put an email here for me to receive an alert when I have reached my budget for the month. So I'll just type in an email there. All right, so now let's create this budget, and that's creating the budget for me. Now my account will be managed. I can just keep using these without needing to worry. I am very sure that if I'm using this for any reason and I'm eating a $50 budget in a month, I'm going to get an email and I can come back here and stop whatever I'm doing. I can manage my funds, so to say, so that you don't use more than you're allowed usage. But the beauty about this is that you're supposed to keep using it so that you can get are all the $200 in credit. So that's exactly how to legitimately use Claude literally for free, thanks to Amazon free tier that gives us up to $200 in credit. Super awesome. I'll be showing you more awesome method to get to use these AI models literally for free on this channel. So if you really want to see that, you need to subscribe here. If you find this video useful, give it a thumbs up. If you have any question whatsoever, any challenges, drop them in the comment section. I'll be happy to hearing that from you. That's my time. I'll see you again. Take care. Keep building. All the best.